What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back to the Crypto Remora. My name is Wes, and I am with, as always, Siri Crypto. What's up, Siri?
What's going on, man?
Guys, today we're just doing an emergency market update, looking at the price chart. I know a lot of you guys are probably freaking out. We're just here to, just kind of keep you guys a little calm. That's all we want to do. Just talk about what's going on, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. The SEC and with Gary Gensler and Silvergate and just a ton of stuff going on. They're claiming Ethereum is a security and all kinds of stuff, guys. To me, in my opinion, is very coordinated. We're just here to talk about it, keep you guys cool, keep you guys calm, and that's it. Siri, what's up, man?
You're gonna have to keep me calm, man. I'm not happy about this, but it doesn't surprise me at all. So,
Right.
at this point, the weaponization of the government against its own people in this country is starting to really get under my skin just a little bit. But we're not going to get crazy political here. What we're going to talk about is the fact that they're using the laws to try to regulate the laws to try to control the outcome of crypto. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, they're a little upset they missed the boat, so they're trying to turn the boat around, and it doesn't work with crypto. You have to actually put your money where your mouth is. You can't just, So my prediction is you're going to start seeing governments race to print more fiat to buy the crypto. I've had this thought for a while now. It's like, okay, if all the governments are going to cheat with their fiat system, right? So now they're just going to all print, and maybe, I'm not trying to FUD or like scare people. I'm just saying you have to zoom out and look at what's going on with everything. And they're trying to say it's a security now where 2 years ago, Ethereum's already been deemed a commodity. So you can't just go forward now and say, oh, all of a sudden, like... And the timing is very suspicious, dude. Right after FTX. Dude. I mean, come on, man. Come on, guys.
Dude, look. Listen. And then they just announced, all within 48 hours, we got the White House announcing, there's going to be a 30% tax on all energy used to mine Bitcoin, first of all. Then you got the New York Attorney General going after, or saying that Ethereum's a security. Elizabeth Warren celebrating, the whole Silvergate thing and the liquidation, and then you got, Gary Gensler doing his thing. But, and not only that, the government with their $1 billion Bitcoin, transferring, and J.P. Morgan cutting ties with the exchange Gemini. I mean, there's so much going on, man.
There's a lot.
And it's all within a small time frame. And you can't tell me that that's not, like you said, man, it's suspicious. Seems coordinated to me. And it's got a lot of people freaking out, man. And me and you were talking before we came on here, and, it doesn't change the fact that we're bullish on Camelot. It doesn't change the fact that we're bullish on Magic. It doesn't change anything from our standpoint. And, we're just here to, kind of accommodate you guys and make you guys feel a little bit better about the markets right now.
Well, we're trying to make each other feel better right now because we're both scared to death.
That's right.
You
can't help but be.
It's time to sell everything and walk away from it. It's a failure.
Walk away. I'm done. Well, I've already sold everything. I don't know if I didn't tell you that.
No, we're joking, guys. All BS aside, right now is one of those times where your brain should automatically go into DCA mode. I mean, as soon as you see this, you should immediately, if you believe in the fundamentals, if you believe in the tech of a project you believed in yesterday, you need to psychologically flip your switch in your brain and say that this is DCA mode right now. Boom. Turn that switch on. Push the button. Get rid of your emotion. And that's how you invest. I mean, that's I'm not saying I'm the greatest at it, but I have figured out the psychology behind it. So that right there is gold. What I just gave you is gold. Now, if you're not scared right now, if you're not scared, if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. That's what the guy who I used to work for. He was a Wall Street broker, and he taught me a lot when I was younger about the markets and stuff. But that's one of the things I learned from him. It's like zoom out. It's basically just zoom out, and you got don't panic right now. Do not panic sell. We called 18 to 24K 6 months ago. I made a statement. I said something on Twitter. I said, yeah, we could trade 18 to 24K for 6 months or a year, and I haven't changed my outlook on that. And look where we are. We're in between 18 and 24. Like, so. No, nobody should really be like panic scared right now. I mean, we're holding above 20K. As I say that, okay, now it's time to panic, guys. If we break down below 20K, all jokes aside, where's the next level you're looking at? Like, what's your next
I mean,
support?
honestly, man, I'm looking at that CME gap, dude. I think that this is kind of where they're looking at too. There's charts and there's patterns for a reason. They use it, they trade with it, the bots trade with it.
They're running out of room, dude. I don't.
18.7, dude. I think it's around 18.7 is where I'm looking, man.
Okay,
18.7, I believe.
Let me see here. Well, okay.
18.8, 18.7, something like that. You see that, right there we consolidated for between September.
Yeah, I'd call it 18.
Pretty much all of September towards the end of October.
18,
22.
18,
so
9. I see.
It's that bottom right there, man. Yeah, and then we came up, and then we hit it as resistance. You see that wick up in December, and that's when we came back down. We tried to put in like an Adam and Eve kind of thing right here, but it didn't really play out like that. It was more like a double bottom, but yeah, that's where I'm looking at, man. 18.7, somewhere around there, 18.7, 18.8, and I'm thinking we're just doing a scam wick, go down there, bounce back up. Maybe we get above this, that next level of resistance around 22,000, and get above that, man. Get above that the 200 weekly moving average, like I've talked about before, man. That's important. So very important.
I feel like our majority of our support is at 19.2. So I think that we have room to go down another $1,000 before you even have to really start getting nervous. But I would say my next level is 19.2. I mean, it hits it once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's hitting it like 7 times on the 1-year chart. If you zoom out to the 1 year, you can see what I'm talking about. That level is. So where are we at? 20,000. I mean, you're talking a tight trading range right there. But
yeah, it's a range, dude. It's a range between, and we talked about it before, man. That range between
18 to 24 range is massive, dude. That 18 to 24. That's why I said 6 months. I said 6 months to a year because there's a lot of wiggle room in there for the market makers to play around. And if you want to go up past 80K, which I still believe Bitcoin's going to 275,000. I don't know why I keep calling that number, but that's my number. But if you want to see that, we could go sideways for another year. I mean, 6 months to a year. No one wants to hear that, but that's the truth. I mean, we could consolidate that long, and then if we did, I mean, you're talking about the next run up. That's how you hit that 275,000. So it's not unrealistic to say, we've talked about this, to keep our 6 month to 1 year goal of accumulation this year, and a lot of people are saying that, dude. A lot of people are using this whole year as accumulation. So I don't know. I think it's okay where we're at. I don't want to see us break below 19.2. If we break below 19.2, we'll make another video and do another level update. But I don't think we're gonna do that, man. I mean, that's just my
good,
thoughts
dude.
Right now.
I mean, dude, we just fell off a cliff, and we could go all the way. And once again, man, I'm just gonna say that until we go below, and my level is 18.7. Until we go below 18.7.
Yeah, I agree.
19,000. We'll just say 19,000.
Yeah, you got to break 19.2 first. That's going to be the hard.
Yeah, if we go below 19,000, we'll just call it 19,000. Easier to keep up with. Then Then I'm gonna start looking at some other levels. I think the next level after that, just doing the Fibonacci retracement, the point or the 1.68. That's around 16,000, man. So it really it really depends. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background, man. But I think we're good, man. I'm not panicking. I'm like we've said before in the past, man. Keep some chips on the side to buy the dip.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do, man. Don't have all of your money in at one time, dude. Like, not financial advice, but it's worked out for the most part with my strategy, and I see opportunity right now.
Yeah,
That's what I see. When I see this, I see opportunity.
I agree. And if you're a newcomer, especially if you're just now getting into crypto, or you're just now thinking about getting into crypto, because there may be somebody
scared, dude.
There may be somebody out there watching this right now that hasn't pulled the trigger yet on investing. So it's like, to that person, if that person's out there, this is a beautiful entry for you, because you're entering in at 20K, which was a previous all-time high. So that's how the market moves. It breaks resistance, and it becomes new support. I mean, that's just the basics of investing. That's the basics of all charts. And you're coming back down and testing 20K as support. Is it going to be invincible and not drop lower? No, I'm not saying that. But your risk to reward is massive, because you've only got to lose from 20K down to zero. But you've got to gain from 20K Bitcoin running up to 100K, 250, 275. People are calling for $1 million Bitcoin. So,
dude, this is where
the risk to reward. This is money shot right here. This is your risk to reward. This is an entry of a lifetime if you're just coming into crypto, and it could drop down to, what did you say, 16K, 8K?
I said 16,
3K,
like that,
but it ain't
16.
gonna stay there. It'll drop there for like 3 days, and then only a couple of people will have the guts to buy. But where you're at right now is a beautiful entry. That's all I wanted to say. It's just, it really is.
For the noobs, man, just coming in, like, where we're at right now, and I get it, man. Like, you first come in, like, you got to be scared to death. Like, you come in, and psychology plays such a huge part in this. And I remember first coming in, and it still affects me, man. I feel like I was more stressed during the bull market, because you're like, during the bull market, you're running up, and you're making money, and you're like, all right, do I sell?
Is this
and
good?
then you hear people saying, diamond hand, diamond hand, diamond hand. Are we good? And diamond hand it. But then you say you're in the bull run, and you get you fall off the cliff moment like we're in right now. That's more stressful than what we're in right now. Right now, we know that we are, in a range that's towards the bottom. So to us and to the people that have been in it long enough, we know that, dude, 20K Bitcoin, that is a beautiful price. But for the noobs that just got in, and maybe they bought in at 22,000, and now here we are below, at 20,000. Like, you're scared to death, and we understand that, man. We've been there. It's hard, man. Like, it is. Trust me, it is more stressful as an experienced investor in the cryptocurrency world. It is more stressful in a bull run as a newbie, not knowing when to sell and not knowing how this market moves, than it is at the bottom, not really knowing, much. But I'm telling you right now, this is a good price. Just stay patient. Probably some of the best advice I've been given and that I could give is to be patient. Know when you zoom out, we are at a good position where I don't see us going below 14K, and I'll say that with confidence. But I think right now we're just having a good retracement, man. We just went up 60%, dude. 60% on Bitcoin. So we're just having a retracement, man. And a lot of stuff just came out in the news. I think this is a good buying opportunity, man. We haven't hit any kind of levels that makes me think that we're going to fall below 16, 17,000. So
what you're saying is, everyone, I guess to wrap this video up, we're still bullish. Like,
we're still bullish.
We're still bullish.
We ain't going nowhere.
No.
We ain't going nowhere.
If anything, it's like, at this point, like, to what you were saying, I totally agree with Wes. It's like more stressful to know if you're like sitting here like,
yeah, dude.
You're not waiting for it to go down necessarily, but you're thinking in the back of your mind, well, if it goes down, then I can buy more, right? And
Right,
that,
right.
that psychology is what you have to watch out for, because that psychology is
Yep.
part of the trap that the whales use.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
am I saying it can't go lower? No, but it'd be a miracle if it did. If you get another chance to get $3,000 or $5,000 Bitcoin, you still won't pull the trigger because you're sitting on the sidelines and you're like, oh, I'll buy when
you're
it
scared.
goes. Right. People don't do it. They say they will, but they don't.
Yeah. Psychology is huge, man. Huge. It
I
plays a big part in this.
I remember when Ethereum dipped in when I first got in, and Ethereum was down around $150, fluctuating between 75 and $150, and I sold all my stocks and went all in on Ethereum, and it was a good move, dude. It was the best move I ever made. Now,
Yeah.
I wish I would have had a little more money at the time, because it would have made bigger moves. But the point is, I went in hard, and I went in with conviction on what I believed in. And I believed that Ethereum was the dominant technology over stocks, over everything. And so that was that kind of conviction, that level of conviction. It's like, that's important when you invest. You have to be convicted. You have to decide what you're going into. You got to get in early, and you got to get in hard. That's how you get successful, but most people don't realize that, and that's the way to do it. Just saying,
Yeah.
I'm
dude.
still bullish on Ethereum, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And they deem this, they're calling it call it what you want, man. They're calling it security. That changes nothing, man. That absolutely changes nothing.
So call it a security and tax it, and take your little
Right.
couple of 25 cents per trade, and shut the hell up about it. I'm okay with that too, because you don't pay taxes anyway on your gains.
Yeah.
But they won't do that either.
Whole...
That's the problem. They're refusing to do that. If they would just do that, I think the market would move forward. But it's the indecisiveness that's holding crypto back.
That scares people. Yeah.
Absolutely. Only in the U.S., which sucks.
Yeah. I think a lot of this movement, though, in the price, do you think it has something to do with the whole the government selling this $1 billion worth of Bitcoin?
No,
I mean,
I think
it's. I get it. It's a whole thing. Like, it's a whole group of things, but it's just funny, man. Like, it's just funny how it all comes out within 48 hours, man. That is a lot of stuff, dude.
Yeah, it's one heck of a coincidence. But if we're just gonna sum up the video though in one line, guys, don't panic sell. Zoom out, keep holding what you got. If you want to go in harder, don't go all the way in. Save that 50% stack if you want to go in because you feel like we're going lower. But don't sit on the sidelines, because sitting on the sidelines is just as risky. If you don't jump when you get the chance, sometimes you miss that life-changing run that you need. So don't, only you can make that decision, though. We're not going to tell you what to do or how to do it. That's your job as an investor. We just try to teach you what we learned, and hope that we help. Hope that we help people out there.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, guys, we just wanted to come on here, man, and just kind of, update you on what's going on. We know there's a lot of stuff going on. These things, when you're in a bear market like this and you get this kind of news, it affects the markets 10 times more than it would within a bull run, so we understand this, we've been through this, and we just kind of wanted to explain that we feel like this is my personal opinion, this is coordinated. There's so much stuff coming out at once, just do your own research, guys. Don't just listen to us. Definitely do your own research. Hold yourself accountable with your own decisions. But we just want to point you in the right direction and know that this is nothing new. This is a tactic and a game that they've played plenty of times before in the past. And, we're still here, man. Crypto Remora is going to be here. And, so just wanted to kind of leave you guys with some positive thoughts, man.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, I agree, man. Everything you said just now is totally, that's what it is, man. Just stay focused, guys. Stay focused on the prize right now. Don't lose sight of your long-term goals. You know, don't second guess yourself either. You know, if you believed in Arbitrum Project yesterday, nothing about that has changed today. It's just, you know, it's temporary noise, and you got to learn how to filter it out. And, you know, that's part of being an investor too. So that's another thing. But yeah, stay strong out there, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen, man. We'll give you guys another update. If it does go lower, I'm licking my chops just waiting for Arbitrum prices, buddy, because that means magic be cheap, everything.
Dude, so, I'm going hard on some magic, man.
But we'll wait. We'll give an update, and
this is part of it. Yeah, this is part of it, man. We just went up 60%. We're having a drawdown. All this stuff is coming out. Doesn't change anything, man. We're still bullish on Bitcoin, still bullish on crypto. So yeah, just wanted to update you guys, man. We appreciate y'all. Stay strong. Stay positive. Much love to the Arbonauts, and until next time, peace out.